So I kind of failed technically on my goal of uploading a video every week for the year 2016. Kind of had an excuse because I had to move out of my apartment due to water damage, and so I didn't have enough time to really prepare for that change. But technically I failed. And when I made this mistake of not uploading my video, I started thinking about how I used to deal with making mistakes in the past. Whenever I decided to try something new, I would hit the ground running and I would be loving it. But then the moment that I made a mistake, I would beat myself up for too long and end up feeling very depressed and having a very low sense of self-worth.
Baloney. B-O-L-O-N-E-Y. Baloney.
After that, I would just quit, convincing myself that I must not be destined for greatness in that area because I was making mistakes. But then after a while, I'll get that itch to conquer a new skill and reach new heights. But even as I'm pumping myself up to try again, there's a part of me that's hoping that I don't make any mistakes ever. Man, it's harder than I thought. For real? So I'll hit the ground running right into my next mistake. And then the cycle continues. This pattern was driving me nuts. Something had to change. And after reviewing my pattern, I realized that the problem was that I was beating myself up too much. It was completely unproductive. But I think the reason why I was beating myself up was because I convinced myself that beating myself up would prevent me from making that mistake again. But the reality was that beating myself up stopped me from really wanting to try again. So I had to learn to have more compassion on myself, learn from my mistakes, and then move on. And so if you're having the same problem, you might want to give this a try yourself. You might make the same mistakes for a while, but then eventually you will leap over those mistakes with ease and then face plant into your next mistake. And you made it. Finally done. Aren't you ready to face new problems and challenges? I sure am. Here we go again.